Is he free?
Not for you.
How much did he tell you?
He didn't have to tell me. I read it on his face. You heard him.
Maybe he did the same to me.
Get in there. And be careful.
Harvey,
We talked about this, right? Barging into my office?
I'm not leaving till you hear me out.
You want to bet?
You owe it to me.
Oh, I owe it to you.
Yeah. Look, this is not my fault, all right? Lewis made me do it.
Lewis did, right. He put a gun to your head, made you smoke pot.
Yeah, he did. He pulled out the drug test, which I failed, by the way, and then he told me that if I didn't smoke pot to help him land this new client, that he'd fire me. It's not so different than asking someone out for drinks, is it?
You and I had a deal.
I'm sorry.
And if next time Lewis asks you to do something that I told you not to do, what then?
I told you that I did not have a choice.
Oh, because he had a gun to your head.
Yes.
And what are your choices if someone puts a gun to your head?
What are you talking about? You do what they say or they shoot you.
Wrong. You take the gun, or you pull out a bigger one, or you call their bluff, or you do any one of 146 other things. If you can't think for yourself, maybe you aren't cut out for this.
No, I can, and I am. Look, I did what I had to do. I made the best out of a bad situation, which is what I am good at, which is what you hired me to do in the first place.
Yeah, I hired you, and I expect your loyalty. So if Lewis asks you to do something like that, you come to me first.
Oh, right, like when I came to you and you told me that I couldn't sit at the adult table. Right, I remember that. Or when you told me to go file the patent by myself, like that.
Excuse me?
You know what? Maybe it's time you showed me some loyalty.
Do you know how long it was before I got to sit at the adult table? It was when I brought in my first client, which I don't recall you having done. And when you screwed up that patent and Wyatt went apeshit on me, I didn't put that on you. I took it on myself because that's my job. And it's your job to do what I say when I say it. So if you're talking about loyalty, you better goddamn earn it.
You're right. I said I'm sorry, and I meant it. Harvey, I want you to I need you to trust me, okay? And I will work as hard as I can, as long as it takes to make that happen. I mean, you don't even have to pay me, all right? I'll work for free.
For free.
What? I meant not forever, just like as a probationary thing.
Donna, tell Wyatt I'm on my way over.
Do you never have to press a button on that?
Got it. And Jessica wants to see Mike in her office right now.
Lewis told me what you did at the club.
I bet he didn't tell you the whole story.
He told me enough to impress me. New business is hard. People will promise you the world, but until they sign that engagement letter, it means nothing. Now, I don't know what you told Tom Keller, but bring a client in at your age, that reminds me of Harvey.
Jessica, before we get started, there's something in the retainer that Tom pointed out.
It's not a big deal, really. We were just...
No. Like I said, we're here to make you happy. Right?
I thought you wanted nothing to do with him.
I didn't. But then I thought about him. He might not be a very good person, but a little deviousness is the sort of thing you look for in a good lawyer. I mean, the other guy I was with, he was too nice. We were buddies. We went to school together. It's time I grew up. I got a real shark.
Well, I had no intention of being that way to get your business.
That's exactly why I insisted that you be my point man. I want someone being devious for me, not to me. What?
It's just, Lewis never would have told Jessica that I existed, let alone that I helped him if you hadn't done that.
Anyway, I see it. If the three of us stick together, we'll make a pretty good team.
You know, I've got a better idea.